Hey guys, this is Extreme here, and I know it's been a while since I done a deck profile, and I wanted to make sure that I got one to you guys as soon as I could. And I thought, why not start off with one of the most controversial decks, and one of my personal favorite decks, Performer Pal Magician. At the time of recording, the ban list is already out, and I have to pretty much work a new engine or a new style of how I play the deck because a lot of the Draco monsters, a lot of their support got hit, and Wavering Ice is banned. And so it's a lot of things I have to play on in constructing the deck. So I will hopefully make more videos to get you guys um, other variations of how I play this deck. I will try to make a Draco Pal deck, hopefully, but it's going to be a little harder because a lot of the cards, like I said, got hit, and with Wavering Eyes banned, I have to add new stuff into the deck to keep the deck circulating. So with enough stall out, guys, let's get into the deck profile, shall we? Let me just scoot this up a little. Okay, so for the first part of the deck, I'm gonna go straight for the monsters, which is pretty simple. For my pendulum scales, I pretty much try to range between 1 and 8, 2 and 8, 1 and 5, and 2 and 5, which is pretty much what most standard Draco decks do. Because I don't have Archfiend Cedric, sevens won't be included for right now of my scale range. But when I do get her, she will hopefully be in the deck and she'll help with that. So for my magicians, I'm running triple Dragon Pulse Magician, triple Dragon Pit Magician, triple Oath Dragon Magician, and one Wisdom Eye Magician. It's very much my Magician engine, my scale 1, my scale 8, my scale 2, and a scale 5. And what I like about Wisdom Eye Magician, he can put any of these guys in play to replace himself if I have another Magician or a Performer Pal in play. So it really helps with the scaling, so I can do a really big scale or I can do a really small scale if I need to just get out 4s or I want to get out some of my 6s and 8s to use their effects or use them for exceeds. Next, for my Performer Pals, I'm running, finally I have them, 3 Performer Pal Pendulum Sorcerers, pretty much to pop scale so I can search for other Pepe monsters, add them to my hand, set up a new scale, and then put them onto the board. Triple Silver Claw, pretty much because this is my 18 beater, but he makes every other monster gain. He makes all monsters that are Performer Pal gain attack when he's in the Pendulum Zone, or if he's on the field and he swung. He can give the linger effect of 300 to all my Performer Pals so that they can have some attack on them. It gets really hefty when I have like 2 of these on the board, and then I'm looking for 24 or 25. Next is pretty much Lizard Draw for the 6th scale, or I can hit. I pretty much pop him so I can draw a card. Most part of why he's here. The 1 Monkey Board so I can search for my Performer Pal monsters. Naga is only really here as a engine card, primarily because I like to synchro into a monster that I'll show off in my extra deck. And then last but not least, pretty much my biggest searcher, Performer Pal Skullcrow Joker. That's pretty much it for the Performer Pal Magicians. But for the supporting cast, I'm running triple Gigabyte to pretty much search for either an Fire, who works really well with the text theme, and Archfiend Eater. Because I'm blowing up so much stuff, Gigabyte can search for either an or Archfiend Eater. Archfiend Eater, if it's in the graveyard, he can pop an Fire or Gigabyte. I can search for an who will be on board, or put an Archfiend Eater on board, and then I can exceed and then start dumping them back into the grave, or primarily my Archfiend Eater, so I can have monsters that are coming back that aren't pendulum based, so that I can at least have floaters or beaters on board when I need them, especially when I need to exceed. And then primarily for glow up bolt, so I can synchro summon. But I'll get to that when I get to the extra deck. So that's my monsters. There's no traps in the deck because I don't have Dionea. I mean, not Dionea. I don't have Felicia, so there weren't any trap cards that will be in place, and I don't have Guiding Arachne, so there aren't any counter traps. So I just get that out the way. For my spells, I'm running triple Pendulum Call, because of course this is one of the best search cards for pendulum monsters, especially the magicians. And I know we're getting more magician cards, so this card's really going to be good. And then on top of that, it protects them for a turn from being targeted by card effect. So that's no, destroyed by card effect. I'm sorry, opponent's card effect. So that's pretty much good for them. Next is 2 dichotomy. I don't have my emerald yet, but dichotomy is really good in terms of just doing the pot of avarice effect. I don't really mind skipping my battle phase because if I can set up a decent board to protect myself, this card really does come in handy with that. And I run multiple types, so I can really just put everybody back into the deck as well. Triple MST, which fits in for my wavering eyes. I can also use Twin Twister if you prefer Twin Twister, go for it, because it can set off your Archfiend Eaters, so that can be a great work goal. Well, if you want it to dump it, if you don't want to normal summon it. But it's pretty much to help with board clearance. I was opting to run 3, but I didn't have room. For my 1-ups, it's pretty simple. I have 1 Soul Charge, 1 Foolish, 1 Raigeki, and 1 Dark Hole. Alright guys, so that's pretty much the main deck. On to the extra. 1 Majester Paladin, pretty much to search for my Performer Pal monsters, or to search for Wisdom Eye Magician primarily, because I can reset, so I can go into this guy during the end phase, and then I can just set up a board for next turn. And really, I like the defense as well, so he can stand up to a lot of threats. Following him is Castell, pretty much generic for the deck. 1 Cowboy, 1 Dweller. Okay. 2 Trapeze Magician. Oh, I'm sorry, 2 Trapeze Magician. 2 King. And then for my 1s, Rasty, Heartland, 101, and Giant Hand. And then for my synchros, with the help of Glow Up Pulp, or Beast, Barkion, and TG Hyper. And these 2 pretty much shut down what my opponent would try to do to take me out. And this just gives me some hand advantage if I go summon one of these after. But I do like this because it works with Anari Fire, Archfiend Eater, and Gigabyte, because I can easily summon them because it's Cellcaster. Alright, so that's pretty much the deck profile, you guys. Thank you so much. It did get a little noisy, so that's probably why I started to get a little lower. So, but thank you guys so much for everything, and hopefully you guys hear from me soon with another video. Alright guys, this is Udai Stream, signing out. Take care.